A letter found after goodbye in the peaceful town of Ifealua, where evenings smelled of rain and roasted groundnuts, lived a quiet young man named Daniel. He was known for two things: fixing broken radios and loving one person with his whole heart. Her name was Maya. They met at a small roadside bookshop where Maya worked. Daniel used to pretend he needed new notebooks just to see her smile. Over time, friendship turned into love, gentle, patient, and real. They weren't rich. They didn't have big dreams of luxury. They just wanted a simple life together, a small house, laughter, and peace. But life had a different story waiting. The goodbye no one expected. One afternoon, Maya told Daniel she had received a job offer in another city, far away. It was her chance to help her struggling family. Daniel tried to be strong. "You should go," he said softly. "Your dreams matter." But behind his smile was fear. Fear that distance would change everything. The night before she left, they sat under the flickering streetlight where they first held hands. "I will come back," Maya promised. "No matter how long it takes." They hugged tightly, not knowing that it would be their last moment together. Silence and loss at first. They spoke often, long phone calls filled with laughter and hope. But slowly Maya's messages became shorter. Work was stressful. Life was busy. Then one day the calls stopped completely. Weeks turned into months. Daniel waited, worried, but patient. He sent messages that were never answered. One morning, devastating news reached the town. Maya had been involved in a terrible accident in the city, and she didn't survive. The words felt unreal. Daniel refused to believe it at first, but when he saw her photograph surrounded by candles, his world collapsed into silence, living with unanswered questions. Daniel struggled to move on. He replayed their last conversations again and again, wondering if she had stopped loving him, or if he had done something wrong. Why did she stop calling? Why did she grow distant before she left forever? Years passed, but his heart remained heavy with questions that had no answers. He kept all her old books, letters, and photographs in a wooden box, the only place where he allowed himself to remember freely. The unexpected discovery 5 years after Maya's passing, Daniel decided to finally clean out the old bookshop where they first met. Dust covered everything: shelves, papers, and forgotten memories. While sorting through old boxes, he found a small envelope hidden inside one of Maya's favorite novels. His name was written on it, in her handwriting. His hand shook as he opened it. The letter was dated just days before her accident. "Greater than, Daniel, greater than if you are reading this. It means I didn't get the chance to tell you everything. I know I have been distant lately, and I'm sorry. I didn't stop loving you, not even for a moment. The truth is, I've been sick for a long time. I didn't want you to carry my fear or pain. I wanted you to keep smiling, to keep fixing radios and making people happy. Greater than, I pushed you away because I didn't want you to watch me grow weaker. But every night I whispered your name and prayed you would forgive me. If life gives you another chance to love, please take it. Don't stay alone because of me. Greater than, you were my peace, my best friend, and the greatest gift life ever gave me. Greater than." Goodbye is not forever. Daniel fell to his knees, tears pouring down his face. For years he had believed she had forgotten him, when in truth she had been protecting him, healing through truth. The letter didn't erase the pain, but it changed everything. The silence he carried in his heart was finally filled with understanding. He began to live differently. He reopened the bookshop in Maya's memory, turning it into a place where people shared stories and found comfort. On the wall, he framed her letter, not as a symbol of loss, but as a reminder that love sometimes hides behind difficult choices. A new beginning. One afternoon, a young woman walked into the shop looking for a novel. She noticed the letter and asked about it gently. For the first time in years, Daniel told the story without breaking down. He spoke with gratitude instead of regret. As she listened, he realized something Maya had written long ago. If life gives you another chance to love, please take it. And slowly, carefully, he opened his heart again, not replacing the past, but honoring it. The meaning of the letter Daniel kept Maya's words close for the rest of his life. The letter he found after goodbye didn't just explain the past, it gave him permission to live again. Because sometimes love doesn't end when someone leaves. Sometimes it returns in quiet ways, through words, memories, and the courage to begin again. And in that small bookshop in Ifealua, where love once began, a single letter became the bridge between heartbreak and healing.